I was hearing her shaking, like she was shaking on the phone, and at the same time my heart was like, okay, Lulu, this is not right, like this is not fair. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you're welcome. My name is Lulu. I hope you subscribe and I hope you stay forever. And if you're a returning subscriber, honey, thank you so much, my love, for coming back for another video. Guys, welcome to a new video. As you have seen the title, today I'm gonna be telling you guys a story, something that has happened in my life, and this is a story time. And guys, to be honest, I was hoping to have a greenery in my background, but then goopy guys, it's not here. But yeah, it is what it is. I wanted to have some greenery in my background, guys, you know, like, you know, the vibes, like beautiful background, but then it's not happening. We are still here, so you're welcome. And guys, unfortunately I do not have something to drink because I have flu. I was thinking, okay, let me just make some coffee, but at the same time I'm like, it's a little bit hot for a coffee because I am wearing my makeup and I don't want it to melt. Like, it's hot in my room right now. But, and again, like, I was hoping to drink something cold, but the thing is, I have flu. I cannot drink something cold. Even if I would have loved to drink something cold, guys, I did not buy anything. Like, I wanted to drink some alcohol, but then it's not here. Anyway, let me stop rambling and get into the story. Before we get into the story, guys, please do subscribe if you haven't, and please like, comment, and share this video. Please check if you have subscribed. If you haven't, please do subscribe. So guys, as you have seen the title, how I almost lost a friend. So I'm gonna tell you guys how we met, and yeah, those kind of stuff, and then we're gonna get to how I almost lost a good friend. So me and my friend met at an initiation school. I don't know if it's the correct name, but then we met in the initiation school. Guys, so you know, like, my mom took me to an initiation school. It was something that I did not want to be in, but then I was like, okay, like, I do not have choice, like, it's our culture, I have to do it. So I went to an initiation school, and then when I get there, guys, I didn't know anyone. Like, I knew nobody. So like, everyone to me were strangers, even though there were people I know, but then I just know them, you know. So I was there, I think I think 1 week later. I was seeing my friend, you know, I was seeing her, like, she's just a cute girl, like, she's just doing her thing, she's beautiful and all that stuff. But I was not thinking, oh, okay, we're going to be friends, you know. So 1 week later, we started being next to each other, and I recognized that, like, this girl is she is a beautiful soul, like, you know, like, she has that peace, she is just peaceful, she's just beautiful. Like, I loved everything about her. The moment we talked, like, we clicked immediately. So I love her so much. So like, we got along, everything went well. We were at initiation school for 4 months. No, 4 months. Girl, are you serious? We were in the initiation school for 3 or 4 weeks. So after that 4 weeks, we came back home because we went to the initiation school in 2012. Guys, I think I was 16 years old. Yo guys, I'm so old. I am so old, Sana. So after coming back home, we didn't give each other our contact details, and like, I didn't know where she stays. We stay in the same area, different sections, but like, I didn't know where she stays, you know. So years went by. I think it was 3 years, I think 2 to 3 years later, she came to my school where I was doing my high school. She came to our school doing grade 10. So I do not remember which grade I was when she was doing her grade 10. We are the same age, like Taka. So fine, guys, when she was doing her grade 10, we didn't talk that much, but then I still loved her. Fast forward to 2015. I did my grade 12 in 2015. I failed my grade 12, and in 2016 I went back and I did my matric again. In 2016, when I got back to school, she was doing grade 12, so we were attending in the same class. Like, she was in my class. So guys, okay, fine. She had her friends, but then at the same time, Napela in 2016, guys, I was so serious, and it was my second time doing matric. So I was telling myself, okay, I need to wake up, like I need to make sure that I complete my matric, you know. So she had her friends, and it was her first time doing her grade 12. Okay, fine, but then few months, like I think for 3 months, January, February, and March, I was just watching her. Okay, what is going on? Because I felt like the group that she was in, they were not serious, you know, they were not taking grade 12 serious. So I called her and I was like, okay, my friend, come and sit with me, sit next to me. And guys, I was sitting in front, first table, then second table, it was mine. So I was sitting in front. So I called her and I was like, friend, come sit next to me, because I saw, okay, here there was no like seriousness, and they were not telling each other, okay, we need to be serious. She was like sitting next to me, we were doing our thing, study, what, like after school we were staying behind and we're doing our, like we were studying and doing those kind of things. I liked her because like she was good in maths. So I was struggling like a little bit in maths. So with her, I was benefiting because she was helping me here and there. We were helping each other. Fine. We completed our matric and everything was fine. Everything was okay. I guess we completed our matric in 2016. So if not 2017, if not 2017, I think it was 2018, and then she went to school. I didn't go to school. That is a story for another day. And yeah, man, that time we were communicating, checking one another. Yeah, now she went to school, like she went to varsity, I think varsity or college, something like that. And then in 2017, I just went to stay at my grandmother's place. Fine. I remember one day I was sitting in my grandmother's dining room and putting my phone on my charger. So my uncle came in the dining room and he took my phone. He was busy with my phone, you know. He was just checking my pictures and all that, and I was fine with that. And then at night, I think my aunt was cooking, like, guys, I don't know how to describe it, but there's another house outside. So my aunt was cooking outside. So I went to that side, and then my uncle was just busy with my phone. And then later that day, my uncle came to the other house where my aunt was cooking, but then I was alone when he came into that house. At that time, guys, me and my uncles, we were talking like about everything, because we are not, like, he is not many years apart from me, you know. I think we are 3 years apart or 2 years apart. The uncle that I'm talking about, we are 3 years apart, and then my other uncle, we are 1 year apart. So they're not that, like, they're not older than me, you know. So he came to the other house that I was in. Guys, please, if you hear any sound like a goat sound, please, guys, don't, because like we live in the rural areas, guys. So I need to shoot this video for you guys. So yeah, pardon me on that. So he came that side and he was like, I was checking your phone, I saw pictures and all that, and I was like, okay. And then he told me that I saw this other girl and I think I like her, you know. And I was like, how do you like a girl that you don't know? Like, how? And he was like, no, really, like, I like her. And he was like, okay, give me her number. I was like to him, I cannot give you her number because I need to talk to her first, right? Fine. So he was like, okay, talk to her and then come back to me, or give me the numbers if she is okay with that. And I was like, okay, grand. Okay, guys, now I didn't see it as a problem. Like, I just saw a beautiful thing. Like, I was just imagining, okay, my uncle and my friend, it's just a beautiful thing. Like, I was just picturing, and I was like, okay, like they will look good together. I don't know if I'm wrong there, but then at that time, I thought like everything was fine, you know. I thought like that is not wrong, because why not, like, if you love somebody, why not, you know. I told my friend, and my friend like was not having it. Fine. I don't know which year was that. I came back home because my sister went to initiation school the same place I went to. So my hair, guys, my hair, So she went to an initiation school. We came back home. I came back home, and then my friend came so that she can help me, you know. So we continued with our thing, and I told her, okay, girl, Pella, that guy, he's still on, you know. She was not having it until he saw my uncle. Guys, let me tell you one thing about my uncles, guys. I have so handsome, like I have handsome uncles. That one, I am not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Those who know my uncles, they know, you know. Okay, fine. My uncles came home to just celebrate my sister and all that she went to an initiation school, like Nel Mudiro Nyana. So like not a big Mudiro, but then it was just, you know. On the day when my sister was coming home, my friend came to come and go with me so that we can go fetch my sister. I don't know if I make sense, but guys, okay, we came back home, and then she helped here and there. Her and my uncle, like, I don't know what happened. So I was not there because my friend was not having it, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna force her to just agree on that. If she doesn't want to like be with my uncle, it's okay. Let me not force her. Okay, everything went well. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on. Everyone went back home, and now I stayed. Everything was fine. I went back to my grandmother's place. I heard that my friend and my uncle started dating. We continued talking, and everything was fine. The problem started when her and my uncle started dating. I think a few months later or a few weeks later, my uncle was like to her, do not tell Lulu about our stuff because I'm her uncle, and you can't just share everything with her. And guys, that time, she is my friend. What do you mean? Like, she is my friend. She has to share everything that she wants to share with me. And then when you are here to telling her that she must not share things with me, I understand because he is my uncle, but at the same time, this is my friend, you know. Fine. And she told me, and she was like, okay, your uncle doesn't want me to share things with you and all that. And I was like, okay, girl, if you want to do that, do you, boo. Like, I'm fine with that. I was not okay, but then I was like, okay, just do you. I don't know, you know. Like, everything was fine. We were talking, me and my friends. Like, she was not taking what my uncle was saying to her. So we talked. Time went by, and I think it was few years later, guys, they were loving each other. They loved each other. One day my uncle came to me. It was at night. Like, we were in the other house, and I think it was in winter because she just off and all that, you know. Guys, I'm not gonna mention names, please. I'm not gonna mention names because I asked my friend if I should talk about this, and she was like, okay, it's fine. But then I'm not gonna mention names because, you know. And he came to that house, and he was like to me, please do me a favor. Okay, I was like, okay, fine, what favor? And he's like, me and your friend, we fought, and I told her that I'm gonna take pills, like I'm gonna take overdose pills. And now I'm in hospital because of the pills. And when she calls you, please tell her that. Guys, I was so shocked, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that to my friend, you know. And he was like, please. And guys, please, before judging me, just know that I know that I was wrong. Guys, my uncle was just begging me, was like, okay, please do not tell her the truth. Just tell her what I told you, and yeah, everything will be fine. And at the same time, I'm like, okay, I don't want them to fight. You know, I don't want, like, it was coming from a good heart, guys. I know, please don't judge me. I know I was wrong, but then yeah. So my friend called me, and I told her, okay, my uncle is in the hospital. We went during the day to see him. Like, he's not okay, but he's gonna be okay. She panicked, guys. She panicked, and she was so scared. Like, you know, I was hearing her shaking. Like, she was shaking on the phone, and at the same time my heart was like, okay, Lulu, this is not right. Like, this is not fair, you know. And she was like, okay, I need to come that side so that I can see him and that stuff. And I was like, girl, do not come this side, just relax, he's going to be fine. Time went by, you know, and my friend came back and asked me, how's your uncle? And I told her, okay, he came back, everything is fine, do not worry, everything is okay. I came back home. There was a time where we met, and then she was like to me, friend, please be honest with me. Please tell me the truth if your uncle went to a hospital or not. I realized that, okay, if I can tell her the truth right now, she's going to be angry with me, like, and it's not going to be okay with me. And I love this girl so much. So I was like, okay, girl, I'm telling you the truth and what. And she asked me, okay, how many kids does your uncle have? I'm like, okay, friend. Like, that's when I saw, okay, this relationship is so toxic and my uncle's not being honest with my friend. And you know what? And I don't want to, like, I do not want to find myself in the middle of their issues or of their fights, you know? So I was like to her, girl, please ask your man. Ask your man and tell him to tell you the truth. I don't want to be involved. And like, my friend was telling me that my uncle has one kid and all that. And at that time, guys, it was a lie. Like, it was a lie. I knew that it was a lie, and I was like, okay, I don't want you guys to fight because of me. Like, guys, I knew that I made a mistake before. I don't want to make another mistake because I don't want them to fight because of me, and I don't want my friend to hate me, you know. So my uncle just needs to be honest with my friend, and then that's all. Fine. My friend was like, okay, you need to tell me the truth, what's going on. And I told her, okay, friend, I'm not gonna tell you anything, just go to your man and ask him what's going on. And guys, like, at that point, my uncle didn't want us to talk. Like, didn't want us to talk. Like, that's when we stopped talking. Like, that's when we stopped visiting one another, those kind of things. Like, the things that we used to do together, we are no longer doing them, even though she was far from me. But then we made sure that we call each other and all that. Since they started being in their relationship, like, like, we were not talking. Like, we were not talking like the way we used to talk, you know. Okay, guys, time went by, and like, I was hearing stories. Okay, this is what is happening, and me and my friend would just meet once in a while, you know. There was this time my friend called me, and she was home and I was home too, and she called me and she was like, okay, my friend, let's meet. We met, and she was telling me their stories, what happened in my uncle started being abusive towards her. And I was like, okay, this needs to stop. Like, this needs to stop. And my friend asked me again about my uncle drinking overdose pills. And I was like to her, I told her the truth. I was like, yeah, like, there was no such. Like, there were a lot of things that were happening to a point where I saw, okay, this is not okay. This is not good. Like, this is not funny, you know. Fine. There was this time my uncle visited my friend, and like, yo guys, I am so embarrassed. And at the same time, I just pray that my uncle doesn't see this video, because like, I started being disappointed. I looked up to him, guys, and I saw him as, I respected him to a point where I knew that, you know what, this is the kind of uncle I want in my life, you know. But then after that happened, and I was like, okay, are we, like, what is going on? Am I seeing the very same person, or this is a different person? You know what I'm saying? So my friend was telling me, okay, my uncle came to her place, like her mother's house, and he started beating her and all. Then I was like, okay, this is not good. And I told my friend, I was like, girl, please do not continue with this relationship. Just end it right now. My friend was so obsessed with my uncle, even though he was laying his hand on her. But she was so obsessed, like, she loved him so much. Like, she loved him to a point where, like, she can cut everybody so that she can be left with him. So I was like, okay, friend, you need to end this relationship, because right now it's toxic. Like, he would do a lot of things, guys. So there are other things that happened. Right now I'm just thinking about them, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna talk about them, guys, because I told my friend that I'm just gonna be like, you know. But then just know that horrible things happened, like, before they ended their relationship. Like, horrible things happened. And the one thing I can tell you guys is that me and my friend now, we are okay. We are trying all our best to be like, she forgave me. Like, the time when I was asking for her permission to allow me to tell the story, she was like, okay, I'm over that, you can tell your story, it's fine, but then just know that I loved your uncle so much, but then we're not gonna get back together about, like, because of the things that he did to me, and I forgive him and everything is fine, but then I'm not gonna get back with him. And I was like, okay, that's fine. A lot of things had happened, guys, and she was like, okay, I forgive you, my friend, and I love you so much. Like, I want this friendship to continue and be fine, and let's just let the bygones be the bygones, you know. So me and my friend right now, we are okay, we are talking, and we're going to meet at some point because she has a newborn, and I'm so happy for her. Like, a lot of beautiful things are happening in her life. And yeah, man, and I learned, like, guys, I learned the hard way, because I'm not gonna let I am not gonna let my relative date my friend. Guys, this is the only friend that I have, the only good friend I have, and she is the only friend I have, because I do not have friends. Like, guys, I have this problem. Like, when I meet people, I meet the wrong people. That's why I'm scared to start new friendships. But yeah, it is what it is. So me and my friend, we are okay. We talk like almost every day, even though like we're still like pushing it, but then we are fine, man. We are fine. I love her, and I believe that she loves me because she wants us to fix things. And yeah, I know, guys, please do not judge me. I know that I am the wrong one. I'm the wrong one. But at the same time, guys, it was on my friend to allow this relationship to happen. Ne? It was not my choice, it was her choice, but that doesn't allow me to just do the things that I told you guys. Like, it was totally wrong. So yeah, guys, this is going to be the end of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I made sense. Guys, one thing about me, I cannot narrate stories, but then I try, guys. I try. Like, the stories that I want to tell you guys, but then because I can't talk, but then yeah, I hope you enjoyed this story. I hope you learned something from this. Please, guys, please. But then it's not always the same thing, guys. Maybe your friend will date your relative, and then their relationship becomes successful, and they marry each other, and then you know what, like those kind of things happen. But then now I've learned it, or okay, I'm not gonna be involved. If my friend or if somebody I know date my relative, that is on them. I don't want to be involved. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my story. Guys. I'm so nervous, but then I hope you enjoyed my story. I hope I made sense. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Click the notifications bell for you to get notified whenever I post, and do not forget to like, comment, and share this video, guys. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do check if you have subscribed and subscribe. Okay, yeah, guys, I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye.